All right, guys, so now I've been using my Sony ZV-1 for quite some time, and I think I've narrowed it down to the one thing I hate about it the most out of everything about this camera, and that has to be the battery life. I feel like the battery life on the Sony ZV-1 is probably the worst thing that this camera has to offer, right? So the Sony ZV-1F just came out, and I'm pretty sure both of these cameras are going to be sharing the same battery. So in this video today, I'm going to show you guys a quick solution to the battery problem that at least I'm having. I'm pretty sure if you're a ZV-1 user, you probably hate the battery life on this camera as well. So this should be a good video for you as well. All right. So with that, let's get into it. So like I said, the battery life on the ZV-1 is pretty bad. I've been getting about a good hour out of the standard Sony ZV-1 battery. And I've been getting about, well, I was getting about an hour out of the K-Star batteries. I bought 3 of those with this charge, if you guys remember. And over time, these batteries went from an hour to about 40 to 45 minutes. So now, at a full charge, I'm only getting about 40 to 45 minutes out of these, but I still do get an hour out of here, out of the Sony ones, right? So what kind of prompted me to get new batteries was the battery life on these. So I was like, you know, it's time to go ahead and invest and get me some of these official Sony batteries. But I was scouring around on Amazon and I came across something different that I think that can help all of us Sony ZV-1 users and the potential Sony ZV-1F users as well. So that has to be a quick little power adapter. Now my Sony ZV-1 stays stationary right here in the office, so this should be something that I can use really easy. This should be really easy and convenient for me so that I can just turn the camera on and just keep continuous power going to the Sony ZV-1. So I picked this up right here on Amazon. You can see right here, I think I paid $20.99 for it. Purchased this thing back on October 7th. The total came out to be like $29.13 or something like that after shipping and all that stuff. But that's what I ended up picking up. And what I'm going to do real fast is go through what comes inside this box, and then we will do a first test on the Sony ZV-1. I switch over to a top-down shot, and we'll plug this in, and I'll show you guys a few ways that you can actually use this. All right, so this is what the box looks like. Nothing out of the ordinary, just a standard little box. Once you open it up, there's not even a manual or anything in here, but you get this little strap so that you can kind of cinch it down if you need to. You get the actual cord right here, and this is what it looks like. I want you guys to see that right here. And then you get your little dummy battery right here in the pack. So what this actually does is it allows you to plug this in right here, and then you can plug this into the ZV-1. The dummy battery can go into the ZV-1, and then this little USB-A can be plugged into a wall adapter. You can plug this into a portable power station or anything of that nature, all right? So real quick, this is just a couple ways you can use this thing right here. You can plug it directly into something like this and plug it directly into the wall, get power like that. Or you can plug it directly into something like a portable power station and get power like that as well. And this is the dummy battery right next to the Sony ZV-1 battery. And as you can see, everything kind of lines up right there, all right? So real quick, keep in mind also at the bottom of the Sony ZV-1, you can use the Sony ZV-1 with the door tray open. This cord here is going to have to hang out, and you can't close the door with the cord hanging out. So it's fine. You can leave it open just like that as long as it's on your tripod. It can dangle open, all right? So let's go ahead and get this thing in here and see what we get, man, as far as power is concerned. So we'll take that out. I'm a little nervous, but it is what it is. And we'll go ahead and put this in just like this. Oh, wrong way. I'm sorry, wrong way. My bad. Plug it in like that. It clicks into place just like that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it directly into the zero lemon. Just like that. The zero lemon is now powered on right here. And let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. So like I said, you can't close that. See that? Can't close it. Even if you put it off to the side, you can't close it. All right, so let's see what we get. Powering on right now. And just like that, we got power. Open up the little flip screen. The battery indicator right there is at full. And just keep in mind, this is at 87% down here. As you can see, that's 87%. So we got a lot of time that we can be using something like this. Now imagine if I was to just plug it into the wall, we'll have continuous power going right there. And even if I was to plug it into something like the Echo Flow, we would still have continuous power going right there. All right. So again, real quick, I'm gonna close this. It does work. I think it's a really cool addition to your kit, especially if you're gonna be using the Sony ZV-1 kind of stationary like me, always on a tripod, just sitting in the office. That way this can just hang out like that and the door can stay open. But I want you guys to see that again. The door does not close with the cord. It does not close, all right? But again, it's no big deal because you can use the ZV-1 with the door tray open and the SD card and battery in. The door tray can be open, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on the tripod and we'll close the video out using this battery. All right, so I am now running the Sony ZV-1 directly off of the Zero Lemon. I got all 4 batteries right here just to show you guys that it is being powered by the Zero Lemon. As you can see, the Zero Lemon is right here, and it is plugged directly into the Sony ZV-1. And like I said, this little power adapter is a great addition to your kit if you're going to be using your ZV-1 in like a controlled environment and you just need that continuous power. Also, it'll allow you to have 4 batteries or however many batteries you have externally to be always powered up in case you need to be mobile with your Sony ZV-1. All right, now if you guys found this video to be helpful in some way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that like button so that the YouTube algorithm can be nice to this video. And it's been your man Jay, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.